Hi, I'm Marion Williams, and today I'm going to open the kiln from my last firing. It's going to be really interesting because this firing was different than the other ones that I do. You know, you think you want to get standard all the time doing the same thing, kind of firing, and it just never happened. So the things that were different about this firing were that I fired starting at 1:30 at night or in a.m. And then I went home, went to sleep, came back up to the barn at 4, checked it, everything good, went back home, went to sleep, and then came back at 6 and then started actually working the kiln. So that was really cool because most of the firing happened while I was asleep. And so I came back in time to push it on up, and at 650 centigrade, I closed up the bung holes, I turned up the heat, lit the second burner, and then just turned up the gas, let it go. At 850, I started it in reduction, and we'll see how that went. You never know with reduction, but I think I did have it in reduction most of the whole time until the very end. The other good thing about this is I didn't have to deal with any of that barometric pressure change when the nightfall comes. The temperature drops, barometric pressure changes, and your kiln generally stalls. So I got it all the way to 275. Both cones dropped cone 10 at the exact same time, so that's cool. The one thing I did different is I put a solid, complete shelf about midway in the firing, and I don't know how that's going to affect things. So we shall see. Here we go. Okay, here she goes. Unfortunately, some of this fiber is falling off around the edges. I'm going to have to do some serious repair work to my kiln soon. Okay, on first glimpse, let's just see what we've got. You never know until you really pull everything out. But just first glimpse, it's looking fairly interesting. We shall see. As you can see, this shelf is a complete shelf. It's a big wide shelf, and I've just never done that before. And but you can see that all the cones are completely down on this shelf, and the cone 10 is not quite down, but everything else seems to be down. Some of the colors we're starting to see. Here's one at the back that's kind of fallen over. I don't know what the hell happened there. And I can already see I've got stuff stuck to the kiln shelf there. Hate when that happens. But we've got some interesting stuff. Ooh, some reds. So let's start pulling it out. There's Sam. She's my best spectator, always helping me. What do you think? I don't know. Is it pretty? Do I love it? Not sure. Here's the back side of that bowl. A variety of colors. The reds are kind of a not so red. And this was one where I waxed a lot of stuff. I'm going to have to go back to my notes and really look at see what I did. Yeah, interesting. Here's a cup with some interesting stuff going on. It's a Shino, obviously. I think I like it. I hate when this happens. I hate when this happens. 2 for the price of 1. What can you say? That's so annoying. This is one of my beautiful little pod dishes. Stuck to a beautiful cup. What happened? These legs were a little dicey, but that's ridiculous. Okay, what have we got here? Ah, color, color, color. Wondering how that's all coming about. Looks good. I like it. I think I'm going to do some more work on that, but at the moment I like it. I decided on this firing that I had been going for too much red, so I backed off of that and I'm going for accents, so we'll see how that works out as we go through it. Here's another of the pod dishes with a Shino on it. Looks really nice. I know these big honking gloves are in the way, but they're just a bit hot yet. That is just Chino, and it's pretty good. I like it. This is a refire. I had wiped all the glaze off of it originally, and I put glaze back on it, refired it, and it does look better. Not 100% better. It's like refires. Do you do it or not? Depends on how much you love the piece and how much work you put into it. But that's a nice piece. This is a refire, so sometimes it's worth it. It had been waxed and had red on it and just never went, so I redid the red in the middle, added some floating glue, and got a really nice looking bowl. On the back it's red and blue. I'm going to have to do a little bit of grinding, but not bad. Okay, we're now above the midpoint line where it had that one big shelf, and this is a tray I just pulled out. I think it looks pretty good. Oh, that's nice. We'll definitely have to look up that, but that's Timaku, hot dish that just came out, and it's a Laura's green on the back, which is nice, and then it has copper red and some floating blue in the center. Interesting. So this is the last piece I took out, and it's a big blue bowl with red in the center. And as usual, I have such a variety of results. I don't know what to think. I've got